Hello everybody, it's Marcia from Wills and Willis of Marcia, and we're going to do losing my marbles today. And it's going to be the last one. Then we're going to talk about the 3 simple steps to the Ula life. And we'll go from there. So, Losing My Marbles by Charlotte Amdahl. I have no idea where these years have gone. All the clicks I once rolled my eyes at for now flashing before me. Life is short. Don't blink. Age is just a number, and you're only as old as you feel. Driving on a quiet desert road on the way to a birthday party, I was thinking about you're only as old as you feel, because when you ask how I'm doing, I'm quite quick to reply, life is good. I don't want to trouble my kids or others with my stuff. They have busy lives and stuff of their own to deal with. But if I'm honest, the signs of a full life out there. I move a little slower. My vision is not as sharp. Technology fills over my head. Things ache that shouldn't, and I watch more than I participate. My mind is not as quick, and given the choice to sit or move, sitting seems like the right choice. As we're driving, I look over at the man next to me. It's his birthday, and we're celebrating today. We're heading to my son's house 40 minutes away and 40 minutes up the road. Coincidentally, it is our youngest son's birthday today as well. Celebrating them together is a tradition in our family. As I look at him through the weathered skin and frilled frame, I still see the clearing blue eyes and strong man who stole my heart in high school. Rescued me from the small farming community and took me to the exhausting big city of 40,000 people. Rochester, Minnesota was only 60 minutes from the farm where we grew up, but it felt a world away. It felt like an adventure. We had so much and we wanted to accomplish. We built a life together. We pursued our dreams together, and after 59 years of marriage, we have lived a lot of life together. As we arrived at the birthday party and I get out of the car and open the back hatch, I reach for the wheelchair and think, when did this happen? Don't get me wrong, we have an amazing life. We have so much to be grateful for. But today, as I struggle to get a wheelchair out of the back of the oversized SUV, it seems like only yesterday I was struggling to keep 4 kids settled in the back of an oversized station wagon. It seemed like only yesterday I was celebrating with my birthday boys. One was 35 candles and the other was 7. And watching their matching blue eyes light up over the mutual love for pizza and cake. Today, at the party, I have to take my time to get my man settled with his new wheels. His legs work, but they are too weak to navigate the short sidewalk up the house. His lungs work too, but not well enough to process the effort it would take to make the 25 steps to the front door. His strong will and pride hates this, but he knows it's what we need to do to spend time with those we love the most. As my son and his family greeted us at the door, all the effort is instantly worth it. The grandkids greet us with big smiles and even bigger hugs. And they all start talking at once. getting us caught up on everything from what is going on to school to the pets and even trying to teach us to Snapchat. Their energy grows and gives us energy. Their energy gives us energy. Their smiles makes us smile. Walking with my son's walking by my son's office, I noticed something odd. A display of marbles. He has two clear glass jars of marbles on the shelf, with a single marble in the middle prominently on display for everyone to see. The reason I think this is odd is that he didn't even like marbles as a kid. I remember him loving Legos and baseball cards, but marbles? I asked him about the marbles. He began talking almost more quickly than I could hear. He enthusiastically shared that he displayed the marbles meaning that each marble represented 1 year. One average man in America start with 26 marbles, and women with 81. The jar on the right represents years lived, and the jar on the left represents years remaining, and the marble in the middle represents this year, the year he's living today. Every year on his birthday, he moves one marble from the left to the right. The display is there to remind me that life is short, life is precious, and to live fully and with intent, to spend each moment on things that matter. In this case, that was fine. But if I reflect upon my own life, my jar on the left is nearly empty with just 3 marbles remaining. I think about the jar on the right, the one that represents the years lived. There's amazing memories there. Raising 4 kids, being a working mom, being a stay-at-home mom, 59 years of marriage, 12 grandkids, and 7 great-grandchildren, travel, experiences, growing on the farm, showing summer weeks at the lake, starting a business, and retiring in Arizona, and all the adventures in between. There is also some pain in that jar, financial stress, surviving breast cancer, marriage challenges, kids driving me crazy, health scares, losing loved ones, just to name a few. I thought about the jar on the left, the one with 3 marbles in it. Although I know only God knows my time, this does make me think, what do I want to do in life? What am I waiting for? And I think about the single marble prominently on display in the middle, and the one that represents this year, this moment. Over time, I have learned to live this marble differently. What has become clear and has changed over time is that I focus on the value now as so much different than when I was younger. I am no longer concerned with being a perfect family, building a career, becoming a millionaire, what the neighbors are up to, the latest fad diet, buying a bigger house, or even traveling the world. I'm reaching less and hugging more. I know value being present and loving people where they are and for who they are, and being grateful for the moments they are in front of me. The boys stopped in the visit after a round of golf, or the girls flies in to spend a few days to escape the Minnesota winter. The grandkids popping in unexpectedly a random phone call to catch up with my siblings or old friends, a welcoming of great-grandchildren into the world. These moments are of value. I value the most. This is what matters, and this is how I'm going to spin the marble in the middle. And the precious few I have left, I am spending my time loving others, continuing to learn to love myself, and showing love to all those I meet. And I am going to eat cake at the birthday party today. Life is too short to deny myself cake at a party. My son, the Ula Guru, says this all the time too. It's all about balance. With age comes wisdom, but it's also possible to gain wisdom at any age. Are you too present enough to let life's wisdom speak to you? Here are a few approaches for allowing wisdom to enter your life. 1. Gain wisdom from life experiences. You don't gain wisdom from playing small, or commit to commit to life, living large and pursuing new opportunities. Be calculated, but take risks. At the same time, be real. You'll make mistakes, but if you make mistakes seem to be repeating themselves, ask, where did I screw up? Or where do I keep screwing up? And where can I gain wisdom from my past experiences? Use the confidence gained from your wins to push forward, and the knowledge learned from your losses to cause correct. With each experience, your wisdom database grows. Number 2, seek wisdom from people who've achieved what you want. Accessing the right kind of wisdom at the right kinds of decisions is the key to accelerating your own ula. But you also have to be sure that the people we're listening to have actually achieved results, not just performing opinions. While it may seem obvious, you'd be surprised how many women ask their broke neighbor financial advice, or seek marriage advice from someone who's actually not speaking into their spouse and been divorced 3 times. And if you own your own business and are looking for a mentor to guide you through the growth process or a particularly tricky transaction, this point will be even more important. Be judicious. Check credentials. Make sure that the expert you are listening to has already succeeded in the specific area where you want to excel. In the same way, be careful about getting advice from people who make money from selling their advice, particularly in the area of financial products, nutrition, and weight loss. Will they gain financially by steering you to a specific product versus exploring what's best for their needs? Check it out. Then check them out. You must choose wiser than seeking wisdom from others. And number 3, spend time in proportion to the decision being made. Decided to buy a pack of gum or a bottle of water takes just seconds, while purchasing a home or deciding to get married or making a change in your career path requires serious time and dedicated analysis. Make certain that the time you spend making the decision is directly proportional to the impact of the decision being made. Make small decisions quickly, but give big decisions the time they need. And tomorrow I'll be starting section 5, the 3 simple steps to the Ula life. I'll go ahead and read that today. It's only 1 page. Well, I've already been on here 15 minutes. I'm going to still do it. No deposit, no return. We never get out of things more than what we put into them. Gretchen Rubin, author of the Better Than Before. Getting to your Ula life takes action. Over the past 21 chapters, our intent has been to educate you about the 7 F's and inspire you to overcome Ula blockers and fully utilize the Ula accelerators. Now, the rubber meets the road. It's time to make plans to get in motion. Over the next 3 chapters, we'll do that together, creating a workable plan to build the life you dream of and deserve. There are 3 simple steps. Step 1, which I'll read tomorrow. Step 1, you need to check in with yourself. Where are you right now in your life, and where could you be better? Where could you do better? Chapter 24, the Ula will help you with this reality check. And then after that is step number 2. You'll figure out where you want to go. What are your plans? What are your goals and dreams you have for your life? You'll lay out a Ula plan that is unique to you. And finally, on step 3, you'll learn about the Ula path and how to take the daily actions you need to get to your goals. It's time to get serious. So tomorrow, let's start chapter 24. Step 1, the Ula wheel, where you are today. So if you have any questions, comment below, and I'll see you tomorrow for chapter 24. Ta-ta for now.